everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hope everyone had a great trading day today. What an amazing day in equities. All right. No surprise, guys. You guys know, right? We've been calling a buy signal. We've had a buy signal on these indexes for quite some time now. All right. So, big update today. Dow was up pretty high, right? So Dow was up, guys, 617 points up for the day on the Dow. S&P was up 55 points. NASDAQ, big day on the NASDAQ, 157 points up for the day, guys. And the Russell was up also, all right? So big day across the board for all of these indexes, okay? So equity markets continue to do really, really well, all right? And we are at all-time high territory, all right? In addition, VIX is down, all right? So VIX came down a bit, all right? So good price action, all right? Our stock boss traders, Bullmaster traders, you guys should be very excited about the moves we are having in equities, all right? So S&P, guys, is at all-time highs on the S&P. Dow is sitting right at resistance here, breaking through that resistance, all right? NASDAQ, all right, all-time highs on the NASDAQ, and the IWM, small caps, IWM really made a nice move today, all right? We'll take a look at the big picture in a minute. The VIX is down. VIX is at 1471. When was the last time, guys, we saw low volatility in September? Just amazing, all right? So hopefully we can hold. All right, we can hold here, continue to move higher, get out of the month of September, get into October where the real buying starts, and then push us through November and December for that Christmas rally. All right, remember, we had that correction. We had the correction for the year earlier this year, right? So we made a low in April, right? After that was March, April, right? March, April, and then we started moving higher. Okay, so don't expect a correction, your typical seasonality correction that we have in September, all right? August, September. Right now, we are moving higher. That correction has happened already, all right? So don't be fooled by that, okay? All right, VIX is at 1471. Right, in the futures market, guys, the dollar index is still trading within a tight range of 97 and 98. All right, so nothing there with the dollar. Watch the dollar. Be careful trading the dollar pairs in Forex. Okay, and also be careful with the entire Forex market. I didn't send out some messages today on Forex, guys. It continues to be very, very difficult to trade that market. Okay, all right, so dollar index consolidating right now. The E-minis, all right, Dow future E-minis are slightly down, NASDAQ slightly down, S&P slightly down, Russell slightly down, but that's not a concern there. All right, overall, the indexes, top index, let's see here, is still, let's see, Tech is still breaking out here, right? Breaking big resistance here. Buy signal was here. Nice move in Tech. Financials, we see new buyers coming. Financial, pay attention to your stock boss system. All right? Russell is moving higher. That will help your small cap stocks in stock boss. Okay? So financials. Another sector is biotech. All right, that's good for small cap stocks. You guys can see biotech is moving here. Really nicely done there. Healthcare, also a good small cap play there. All right, so healthcare, buy signal here. We are breaking to the upside there. And I think, was it home builders? Yeah, home builders. Let's see here. Home builders right here also making a move. Overall, guys, the entire markets, right? Equity markets, all these sectors with very few sectors, right? The majority of the sectors are breaking out, moving higher doing a really good job. Gold is also breaking out, right? Gold is also breaking out. That's the GLD. That's the ETF. You can trade the ETF, right? You don't have to trade it in the futures market, but you can trade it here, the GLD. Not as much volatility here, but you can still do relatively well there. Okay, a GLD. And then silver. Silver is really breaking out here. All right, good price action, moving up nicely there. SLV for silver. Overall, sectors are looking really good. You don't have to be specific with a sector. If you're trading with us using our systems, Stock Boss and Bullmaster, guess what? Any sector will do right now. All right, if it's coming out of Heat Seeker, you should be good to trade those. Okay, VIX, as I mentioned, is at 1471, so that's a nice low volatility. All right, hopefully it can keep coming down, get in the low like 12, 13, even 11. That would be great, right? If we can come on back down here, lower here, that's lower volatility, even better for stocks. Okay, and this is on the monthly time frame. The Magnificent 7 stocks, nice update for the Mag 7s. All right, let's take a look. Well, let's do this. We'll come back to the Mag 7s. Let's take a look at these indexes here. So guys, we're at all-time highs on the Dow. All right, so we broke through that resistance. Do not sell, do not short at resistance, guys. What we do is we wait for buyers to come in, because the majority of the time, right, they will break through that resistance level just like they did here. Good price action on the Dow, guys. We're at 46,000 on the Dow. Just amazing. Just amazing. All right, just amazing. I remember when 40,000, a Dow 40,000 all the way down here was a big deal. 40,000 Dow, all right, which was we were there back in April, right, after that correction. But boy, look at that move since then. Just amazing move on the 242. So on the 240-minute time frame, broke resistance, all-time highs on the Dow. On the daily time frame, guys, we're breaking resistance here. Nice big break today. So big day for the Dow, up over 600 points. Nice big candle. Got past sellers here. Broke through that resistance in a very convincing manner there for the Dow. What amazing price action. Dow weekly time frame, buy signal here on the weekly. We are breaking resistance here. All right. On the weekly, this is a new move, guys. This is a brand new move. That's why, no guarantees, but based on the price action, boy, we could go through, right, September, get through September, October, November, all that good Christmas buying will come in, right? Fourth quarter, generally really good for the markets, and then finish the year strong, right? New buy signal on the weekly. That's really, really good there. Okay, Dow on the monthly time frame, breaking resistance here on the monthly. S&P on the 240, right? So S&P on the 240, we are breaking resistance here, all-time highs, guys. All these indexes here, all-time highs, except for the Russell, but the Russell is catching up. All right, S&P on the daily time frame, we're breaking resistance here. So we should be all over this market, guys. All right, S&P weekly time frame, right? Big buying here, big candle moving higher there. S&P on the monthly, same thing here. So you guys can see there are no sellers. If you look here, all right, if you guys look here, all right, we don't have red candles like this. We don't have red candles right here. We have all green candles. Those are buyers. All right, those are buyers. So it's not me that's saying that. We're looking at the price action right here. All right, so we want to take advantage of these moves. You guys know, what's going on with Forex, right? If you're using your Monster Scalper system, you know that we can't really put it to use right now. Okay, so this is why it's important to follow these markets, right? However, our stock boss traders, our bullmaster traders, they're taking advantage of these moves. If you're not taking advantage, All right, you want to get on this move. Okay, all righty. So S&P monthly time frame moving nicely higher here, and then the Nasdaq, guys, we have a buy signal here on the 240 moving up nicely, all-time highs on the Nasdaq. All right, that's on the 240, 240-minute time frame. Nasdaq on the daily. Look at that, guys. Buy signal here. Look at this. Just amazing, beautiful price action. All green candles all the way up here. Nasdaq on the weekly time frame. Buy signal here. Breaking up purple support and resistance. Look at that, right? Beautiful. Right here, right? Nice price action there. Nasdaq on the monthly time frame. Same thing here. Month after month after month after month. All right. Buyers are holding all green candles. We are moving higher. Okay. All right. So no excuse. If you're trading with us, all right, we have a lot of traders that have Monster Scalp, that have Bullmaster, Stock Boss. You guys should be all over this. And then the Russell. Look at the Russell, guys. Russell small cap stocks. All right. Really. We trade small caps with our stock boss system. These stocks are under $10. Look how close we are on the Russell. We came a long way, guys. This is April where the market made a bottom and we started getting buy signals all the way up here. Choppy, but guess what? Buy signals nonetheless, and we are near all-time highs on the Russell on the 240. Just amazing. All right, look at the Russell small cap stocks, guys. This is the high, previous high here, and here. This is, excuse me. This is where sellers came in before here. Sellers came in before here. And we are right here. This is how close we are to the all-time highs. Based on this price action here, guys, we should blow through that resistance here. All right, and we should be at new highs. We should be making new highs in the Russell. Okay, all right, Russell on the weekly time frame, right? Highs here, highs here. Again, big resistance here. We're looking to break through that resistance right there. All right, so you guys can see that there. This is important. All right, as we go through, we'll spend some time on stocks this evening, Stock Boss. All right, you guys should notice we should be getting more stocks, right? I think we ran it, when was it? On Tuesday, I think. We had 130 stocks in Stock Boss. That's a lot of stocks, okay? As we break through, all right, as we break through that resistance, we should see more stocks come through, small cap stocks come through, okay? All right, Russell, monthly time frame here, same thing here. We are breaking out. Let's move this here. Here is the previous high. We break through here. We'll be at all-time high territory. All right. Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin finally gave a green candle here. Now, Bitcoin has some work to do. All right. Our buy signal. Let's remove this. Now that we have a green candle, we can forget about support at the bottom there. Okay. So, we've got buyers coming back into Bitcoin. Now, we don't have a buy signal yet. We have a ways for that. So on the daily time frame, if you're trading it on a smaller time frame, forget about this, right? It's on the daily time frame. All right, so we are in the markup phase. All right, looks good. We have green candles here. Our previous buy signal was here on a break of this resistance. Broke support, sell signal on a break of support right here. All right, now we've got a green candle here. Our buy signal, we do have resistance here. Our buy signal, if we're lucky, guys, our buy signal will come in right about here, which should be about 117, 118. If we get a high buy signal, that should come in on a break of resistance up here. But I think that buy signal should come in right about in here. All right, so we'll keep an eye out for a new buy signal in Bitcoin on the daily time frame. All right, so good price action. We're breaking resistance. a bit of a pullback here. Green candle here is what we want to see. So a nice green candle, all right, after your white candle here. So we like to see a few more green candles, somewhat, something like this here. So a few more days of buying, probably next week sometime, if that price action holds, and we'll get a buy signal. Okay, so bought here, sold here. Here's your pullback. Bought here, sold here. Bought here, sold here. Here is your pullback. We're looking to get a buy signal to move higher. Your resistance on Bitcoin is at, what's that? 122. Yeah, right around 122 and change. All right, so Bitcoin is improving. However, no buy signal yet. All right. Gold, guys. Gold. We talked about gold. All right. Let's take a look here. Gold, our buy signal on gold on the weekly time frame. 2,431. Guys, look at the trade here. Trading at 3,672. Broke the resistance here. Great job on gold. And silver leading the pack here. Silver buy signal $23, trading at 37. This is a big moves, guys. Big move here in silver as well. All right, so gold, silver doing extremely well. Crude oil, nothing. Bonds are finally breaking out, guys. Bonds are finally breaking out. All right, so the TLT buy signal here on a break of strong resistance here. Gapped up, moving up nicely. All green candles. We've got further resistance right here. All right, so we got further resistance here. Moving up nicely. We'll see how the price reacts to this. So you guys should notice lower rates, right? Lower mortgage rates, lower car rates coming. All right, so it should see a little tip down in rates. Okay, as it moves higher, rates will continue to come down. This is how this works here. The dollar index, guys, flat. All right, flat. We're near support at 97. Nothing there on the daily, on the weekly, and then on the monthly. Right, nothing going on there. Okay. Pound yen, right? Pound yen on the daily time frame, still holding resistance here. Boy, we need pound yen to break out, right? In a big way, guys. All right, really putting a damper on the forex market, and it's just holding still right here. All right, so we just need it to break out, and hopefully, sometime in the future, it will happen. I've given up on saying that it's going to break out. It's going to break out, right? I've given up on that because guess what? It's been quite some time since it's broken out. Last time we saw any real movement in pound yen was in June. All right. Since then, it stopped. And guess what? Right? We're almost the middle of September. So we just have to wait for it to break out. Okay. And that will help the forex market. Same thing with the yen. All right. So the Japanese yen here, same thing, guys. Tight consolidation. All right. All right. Current positions. All right. We only have one trade in forex in Monster Scalper. Let's take a look at it. We did have some alerts came out today. We'll see if we can find any opportunities in forex. All right. The only trade we've got so far going is Aussie CAD, and that trade is doing well. Some of the CAD pairs are moving. You guys can take a look at those, but this one here is the best trade we've got going here. All right. Aussie CAD, buy signal here. Pull back here, but nice move here. All right. So the only thing we don't have a lot of positions because of the forex market here. But at least this is a good trade going here. Aussie CAD. Nice day in equities, guys. You guys can see here, Bull Master, all green here. So a nice up day, right, in Bull Master. And then Stock Boss, right, we have a bit of some, selling in here, but some buying in here also. So let's take a look at these current positions. We'll start with Stock Boss. So small cap stocks, remember, all right, we want to make sure that our index for small caps in Stock Boss is also bullish. And so we went through the Russell, and you guys notice that the Russell is getting near a big resistance to break up to the upside, to break that resistance. Very, very bullish. All right, so we got a nice trend in the Russell. That should help our small cap stocks in Stock Boss. Right? These stocks are under $10. All right, so you can get good returns, right? If we do it right, we could see a stock where it goes from $1 to $2 to $3. All right, so get a couple of 100 to 300%. Doesn't happen all the time, but we certainly have that opportunity. Okay, so COMM, the buy signal was at 585, trading at $16, all green candle. So we'll leave that, let it continue to run. All right, GORO, that's holding. If we have, we want to see all green candles, guys. So as we go through these here, all right, just look to the right side of the screen here, and what we want to see are all green candles. If we get a white candle, which means price is slowing a bit, we'll continue to hold. Red candle we'll call a sell signal. White arrow, like right here, white arrow we'll call a sell signal by our system. Okay, so let's go through these. So that's good. All green candles is what we want to see. Again, white candle will continue to hold. Red candle will call a sell signal. Okay. NIU has a red candle here, or buy signal was at 413. Close today at 412. We'll close that trade because we have a red candle there. Okay. All righty. Let's keep going. All right, PTON, white candle, we'll hold that. All right, all green candles. INTR, green candles here, holding. I won't call all of them. All right, green candles here. All right, IMAB, we had a sell signal, white arrow, so close the trade. Please, buy signal was at 307. All right, sell signal at 360. $3.60. Close the trade, please. IMAB. All right, good. Good price action here. Let's go back here. All right, RZLT buy signal came in at 431. Close today, guys, 797. Great trade going there. Good price action here. Good. DENN, guys, a perfect buy signal. Look at that. Right, we broke resistance here at 568. Close today, 524. That's a brand new trade. Really good, nice break of resistance. Buy signal here. Good candles developing here. All right, good. Good price action. Good. Look at these stocks run. Good. Good. All righty. And most of these they're all over the place. So healthcare, financials, a little bit of tech, one utility, okay? Bull Master. So let's go through these. Now, Bull Master, these are large cap stocks, a little different than small cap stocks, okay? All right. That looks good. All green candles here. All right. This is a new one here we added a few days ago. OLN, good price action here. All right, PRM, Good price action here. Now with Bull Master, guys, we want to look for reaccumulation trades. All right. Rather than stock boss trades where we look for trades coming out of the markdown phase. Okay. All right. Good price action here. Had some really good runs. And I think this is perhaps the third run we've had. All right, buy signal here, PRIM, buy signal 67, trading at 122, guys. All right, so that's 100 points there on this trade. Good trade going there. All right, another one here, STRL, a buy signal. That buy signal came in April, guys, right after that correction at $138, trading at 316. All right, check this out. All right, so 137, 316, all green candles breaking through a purple support and resistance. So we'll let that run. All right, good price action here. All right, we have quite a bit in Bull Master, so let's go through these quickly here. All right, we're doing good on time. So Bull Master is doing a really good job holding these trades, okay? All right. Most of these will come from the S&P and the NASDAQ, all right? Remember, these are large cap stocks, all right? These stocks are over $10, different than stock boss. VTRS, buy signal, guys, came in at 942. Sell signal came in today at 1013. That trade is over. All right. By our system, close the trade, please. Yeah. Okay. All right. New one here, ADTN, buy signal right here. New buy signal right here. Look at the previous trade, guys. Previous trade did really well. Buy signal $6.07, closed over here at $10, but we have a brand new trade right here. All right, good. Good. Look at this one here. Nice price action here. Reaccumulation. Another reaccumulation here. SGHC. Good buy signal there. Good job. All right. New one here. VSCO breaking out. Guys, look at these trades. AVGO, guys, this one was similar to that previous trade we got right out of that markdown phase in April where the market made a bottom, broke resistance, buy signal right here. That buy signal came in, was that November, what's that, May? All right, May, sell in May, go away, did not happen this year. All right, it's actually buy in May, right? Buy in May and continue to stay. All right, so May the 1st, buy signal here at $183. Close today at $300, guys, and $59. All right, good trade going there. Another one here, BE, buy signal came in June. See how you can hold on to these trades, guys, at $20, right? $20. Nice price action. Close today at 67. All right, good price action here. All right, sell signal, PAY, right? PAY, buy signal came in at $34. All right, sell signal closed today. Red candle, sell signal. So you have a white arrow here and a red candle. We've got to get out. All right, we have to get out at 32. So the buy signal was right around 34. Sell signal at 32. We want to get out because guess what? We could see sellers, guys, bring that price all the way back down like it did here and here. All right, so first sell signal is your best sell signal. Your first exit is your best exit. So, all right, we don't buy and hold, right? We buy and sell. All right, this here has a decent buy signal moving up nicely. Previous trade, guys, did really well. Buy signal on the previous trade up here was at 41, closed, all right, at 69. Hopefully, we'll get another run like this one here. Okay. All right. So that's current positions in Stock Boss, small cap stocks under $10. And also, good job, Bull Master, large cap stocks. All right. Over $10 in the S&P and the NASDAQ. Okay. Let's find some new opportunities in Stock Boss. Okay. All right. So let's run Stock Boss. Heat seeker for Stock Boss here. We've got 92. So we've came down a little bit. 92. Let's run Bull Master. Bull Master, we've got 137. All right, 137 in Stock Boss. I'm sorry, it's 92 in Stock Boss, 137 in Bull Master. All right, let's go through this quick. We'll start with Stock Boss. Let's see if we can find some new opportunities in small cap stocks. Okay. Stock Boss AIOT in Stock Boss. Some of these we might have called already, all right, but that's fine. All right, we want buyers on the weekly. All right, this is a decent reaccumulation trade here. We normally don't take these in Stock Boss. All right, but this market is strong, guys. We're breaking through all-time highs. So we got buyers on our side. We're going to call this BDTX in Stock Boss here. All right. BLND in Stock Boss. Like I said, some of these we might have called already. But they're still in a good buy zone. Still a good buy area. All right, CRCT in Stock Boss. DC in Stock Boss. DENN in Stock Boss. Nice reaccumulation trade there. That's gone though. So we're starting to get some reaccumulation trades in Stock Boss, which tells us that traders are building positions. They've been running for a while. Some of these have gone. All right. KURA in Stock Boss. LUMN in Stock Boss. All right. MYGN in Stock Boss. PLCE in Stock Boss. PYXS in Stock Boss. That's gone. That's gone. That's gone. SWBI in Stock Boss. Wow, we have quite a few reaccumulation setups in Stock Boss. We'll keep an eye on that. VMEO in Stock Boss. Good markdown phase. Look here, guys. Good markdown phase. Accumulation. Broke resistance. Buy signal. Green candles. So we went from red candles, sellers. Green candles, buyers. All right. And on the weekly time frame, look at these guys. Look at that green candle here on that weekly time frame. Right. Nice big candle. Now sometimes we see this big candle here, and we might want to short it or think the trade is done. All right, but that's on the week, so that price action here is on the week, but that doesn't mean, guys, we don't have a lot more upside. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. No, no, no. That gapped up here. I'm sorry. So that gapped up. All right. So we're not going to call this. All right, so it looks like the buy signal is here, but you see that price action all the way up here? All right, so what that means is when the market opened this morning, it closed yesterday at 481, so $4.81. And then overnight, right? Overnight, there was trading done. And in the morning, when the market opened, right, it went from 4 where it closed yesterday from let's say 480 all the way to $7.72. Okay, so it gapped up. That's not good. Okay, not if we get in now. All right, because we'd be buying it up here, and guess what could happen, right? That price could come all the way back down or halfway down to fill in that gap. Okay, so that trade is done. Okay. So never mind on VMEO. VYGR in Stock Boss. And I think that's it for Stock Boss. So we got quite a few here. All right, little over 10. What was that? 4, 6, 8, 13 in Stock Boss. All right. Quick look at Bull Master. So we're gonna run it again. We have what, 140. So 140 in Bull Master. And we'll have stocks coming after hours, guys. So we just got 3 more. All right, let's go through these. Same thing, same process, but these are large cap stocks, okay? Unlike Stock Boss, we're looking for reaccumulation trades, okay? So we want to see new buyers entering the market, okay? So APLD in Stock Boss, all right? So we're up in the markup phase, and this is a new buy signal here, right? Within the trend, within the markup phase. That's what we want to see, right? All right, that's gone. That's gone. Most of these guys have been moving already. You can see that price action, okay? So, all right. Some of these we're in already. We're looking for some new opportunities. Now, this markdown phase, you can take them, but I would be careful. That's gone. All right, reaccumulation here, buy signal here, CC. Didn't we have CC? We're in CC already. That's gone. That's gone. right, horrible chart. All right, let's get a good chart set up here. Let's do this. All right, C, P, and G in stock in our bull master. Boy, a lot of these are gone. Ooh. All right, FLEX, we're in that already, but I will call it again. That's gone, that's gone, that's gone, that's gone. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. That's gone, that's gone, that's gone. And we're almost done, guys. Nothing here. That's gone. That's gone. All right. IMAX, IMAX in Bullmaster. That's gone. That's gone. That's gone. That's gone. KRMN in Bullmaster. That's gone. Nothing here. That's gone. Nothing. It's gone. Hold on here. MU. I think we might be. Are we in MU? We'll call it again. MU. I think we might have called this already. Good, good. NET in Bullmaster. We're going live, guys, in the morning. Just a reminder. All right, so from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern time, we're going live, right? So we got live trading with me. We'll trade the E-minis, all right? So S&P, NASDAQ, so the US 30, NAS 100, and S&P. We'll trade those tomorrow. All right, we could get a nice Friday. If we have some follow through from today, that might be great. Be careful with these trades that are coming out of the markdown phase. I'm not saying those can't do well, but we really need some reaccumulation trades. Okay, we need buyers to be already in, these institutions to be in and holding. SGHC, I think we might be in that. We'll call it again. All right, that's gone there. All right, we'll call, no, let's pass on this one. That's gone. Don't force them. STHE in Bullmaster. That's breaking out. That's gone. That's gone. Nope. 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 That's gone. That's gone. If you wait, you're going to miss these trades, guys. All right, this one is close. VAL. All right, That's it for our Bull Master. So we've got about, what's that? 4, 6, 8, 10, about 10, 12 in our Bull Master. All right, quick look at the US 30 here. So we'll take a look at the US 30. Nice move here. Now, we didn't call this on the 60. We'll look to trade it. Did you guys notice? We're not calling these on the 60 minutes as much. All right. So we're spending more time when we go live on Fridays to trade these. Okay. The reason is, guys, every time they make a move higher, they come back down. All right. So we don't have any really nice trends on the 60 minute. All right. So we're day trading these right now. Okay. Until they start trending again. So be careful trading on the 60 minute. I don't think we have a lot of traders trading on the 60 minute, but we'll look for, this is good price action. It broke resistance, holding here. Right. Hopefully it holds. Just pull back overnight and we'll look to go long in the morning. So we have buyers on the 60, buyers on the daily, broke resistance here. So we'll look to get some intraday trades in the morning. Same thing here on the NAS, 100. Same thing here, and then the S&P. All right, same thing here. Broke resistance here. Nice buy signal. Beautiful markup phase. Right, we're holding here on the daily time frame, right at that resistance here. We look for a breakout. We'll look to go long in the morning. Okay, a quick look at Monster Scalper. And then we'll be done. And I'll see you guys in the morning. Here, 240. We know Aussie CAD is breaking out. Dollar CAD. I know some of you got dollar CAD. I mean Aussie CAD. Who was it? I think Solomon talked about Aussie CAD. All right, I mean Aussie dollar. So Aussie dollar looks good. Nice breakout there. All right, Aussie New Zealand. All right, good buyers on the daily here. Previous trade did well. This one not so well. Let's call it. So AUD Aussie NZD long 240 in Monster Scalper. Okay. Aussie New Zealand. Aussie Swiss. Let's pass on that. Aussie CAD. We're in Aussie CAD. That is perhaps the best trade, guys. We got the best one. New Zealand dollar there. Boy, a lot of resistance there. New Zealand CAD looks really good. So Aussie dollar looked good. New Zealand dollar, boy. Lots of resistance up here. Let's pass. Tempting, but we'll pass. All right, ZAR yen is breaking out. Let's take a look at the other yen pairs. Dollar yen, nothing. Nothing. SGD, JPY, nothing. 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 Never mind. Leave the yen pairs alone, guys. Nothing here. All right. Aussie yen, that's breaking out. That's the only decent one there. We're going to call Aussie yen. The Aussie pairs are moving. So we have Aussie dollar, Aussie CAD. All right. Aussie dollar is gone. All right, Aussie New Zealand we call in this evening, Aussie New Zealand. Aussie CAD, we're already in Aussie CAD, so we're going to call Aussie Yen. So the Aussie pairs are trying to make a move. AUD, JPY, long, 240, 240 minute time frame. Now, the buy signal is here. I know it's gone up a bit here, so we've missed a little bit of it, but not a lot. And then the daily time frame looks really good, guys. We have a new buy signal on the daily, so that's really good there. So we'll call that one. That's the only yen pair though. Don't just trade that group. All right, dollar. Let's take a look at the dollar index. The dollar pairs here. Nothing in the dollar so far. Nothing here. Euro pairs, nothing. Right? You guys can see that. Be careful shorting these. Pound pairs. Right. Nothing there. Still consolidating there. So we've got two Aussie New Zealand. All right, and Aussie yen. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. I will see everyone tomorrow. Equities. Be careful with Forex. Be careful with Forex. Be careful with your monster scalper system. All right. But stock boss traders, right? You got a green light. Stock boss, bull master, right? Use your heat seeker. Use this weekend, right? Go through those opportunities. Find opportunities, right? You have extra time over the weekend for Monday. All right. So stock boss, bull master, those are your systems. That's the market. All right. And I will see everyone tomorrow as we go live 8 a.m. Eastern time to 10 a.m. Eastern time in the chat. So we've got a new process where when we do that, right, when we do Q&A, guys, every week when we do Q&A and live trading, you can log in, right? We're not using Zoom anymore. You can log in right to the SKOOL community, right onto the call. Okay, so I'm excited about that new feature. Hopefully you guys are excited about it as well. See you guys tomorrow. Good trading, equities.